One touching example is the story of a young girl who was given the family's most treasured jewelry by her grandmother. These were items her grandmother had cherished her entire life, waiting for the day she could pass them on to her granddaughter. For the grandmother, this was not merely a transfer of wealth, but a way to instill pride in the family's heritage and legacy. The young girl, though fond of modern fashion, felt something special when she wore the traditional outfit and jewelry, a profound connection to her roots. Cultural festivals on the steppe are particularly meaningful opportunities for people to showcase their pride in traditional attire. During these festivals, the entire community gathers, wearing their most beautiful outfits and finest jewelry, dancing, singing, and sharing stories. These festivals not only foster a sense of unity, but also help younger generations understand the value of their culture. The steppe is not only a repository of spiritual values, but also a space for unique traditional practices. Livestock farming, the primary livelihood of the people here, is conducted sustainably and harmoniously with nature. The people believe that only by caring for and respecting animals can they truly receive what nature has to offer. Products such as milk, wool, and meat are not only sources of sustenance, but also the foundation for economic exchange, helping the community to thrive. Alongside livestock farming, traditional crafts such as weaving, wood carving, and jewelry making play an important role in the lives of the steppe people. These handmade items are not just practical, but also reflect the skill, labor, and love for their culture. Each handcrafted piece tells its own story, leaving the mark of a family or a community. In addition to cultural and spiritual values, the steppe also serves as the setting for inspiring personal journeys. Despite being drawn to the wave of modernization, some young people never forget to return to their roots. A 19-year-old boy, during a journey from the city back to his homeland, realized that the values tied to family and community are irreplaceable. He returned home to retrieve a family heirloom, a box of ancestral jewelry passed down from his grandmother. She believed it would help him feel a deeper connection to his lineage and homeland. However, the biggest challenge for the steppe people is how to preserve their culture and traditions in the face of modernization. Lands that were once home to entire communities are now being replaced by industrial projects and urban developments. Cultural values such as shamanic beliefs, steppe festivals, and Mani stone carving are at risk of disappearing. Younger generations with greater exposure to modern life may gradually lose touch with the values tied to their roots. Yet for some, modernization is not a reason to abandon their culture. Instead, they find ways to integrate tradition with modernity, much like what many young people on the steppe are doing today. They organize large-scale traditional festivals with the support of modern technology, making steppe culture more widely known. Traditional crafts are introduced on e-commerce platforms, bringing cultural values to the world. As a result, the steppe becomes not only a place for survival, but also a symbol of vitality and innovation. At the end of the journey, the steppe is not just a geographical space, but also a spiritual world, where the cultural values, beliefs, and hopes of its people are preserved. Despite the challenges of modernization, the people here remain steadfast in protecting their roots and traditions, ensuring that the steppe remains a symbol of harmony between humanity and nature. The steppe people, with their strong cultural traditions and beliefs, have created a unique and sustainable way of life. However, modernization has undoubtedly presented significant challenges. Many young people leave the steppe in search of opportunities in big cities, while traditional values slowly fade. On the other hand, modernization has also opened up new opportunities to preserve and promote steppe culture. For example, young people who carry the spirit and culture of the steppe have found ways to blend it with modern technology and media. They organize large traditional festivals, using social media to promote and draw global attention. Rituals such as ancestor worship, horse riding festivals, and shamanic ceremonies are documented and broadcast online, spreading the values of steppe culture far beyond its geographic boundaries. Additionally, traditional crafts such as woven textiles, silver jewelry, and artisanal products made from Mani stones are gaining broader exposure thanks to e-commerce. Many artisans on the steppe have found new sources of income as their works are sold worldwide. These products not only hold material value, but also embody the stories and dedication of their creators, allowing consumers to appreciate the profound meaning of steppe culture. However, modernization has also raised concerns about the fading of cultural values. Elderly people on the steppe often worry that the younger generation, as they immerse themselves in modern life, will gradually forget the rituals, traditions, and beliefs that have nurtured their community for thousands of years. A 72-year-old man in Tibet shared that every morning he starts his day by chanting scriptures and telling stories about heroes to his grandchildren. For him, this is a way to maintain the connection between the younger generation and their roots. In addition, major festivals like the Mongolian Spring Festival or the prayer rituals on the steppe remain at the heart of spiritual and cultural life. The Spring Festival is not only an occasion for people to express reverence for their ancestors and the gods, but also an opportunity for the younger generation to learn about their origins. Stories about Genghis Khan, the great hero of the Mongols, continue to be a source of pride and endless inspiration. It is believed that the unity of the entire nation stems from a strong faith and unwavering loyalty to these values. In this context, cultural education is becoming an essential mission. Schools in the steppe regions have begun incorporating traditional values into their curricula. Students learn about national history, shamanic rituals, the art of carving mani stones, and the significance of traditional festivals. Even elderly artisans are invited to teach directly, helping the younger generation not only understand, but also appreciate these values. At the same time, environmental conservation efforts play an equally important role. Governments and non-governmental organizations have started collaborating with steppe communities to protect grassland areas, combat the effects of climate change, and resist urbanization. Programs aimed at restoring natural habitats, such as planting trees, restoring rivers, and protecting wildlife, are helping to sustain ecosystems while preserving the living spaces of steppe residents. The steppe is not just a place to live, it is the soul of an entire culture. The vast grasslands, winding rivers, and snow-capped mountains have nurtured generations, serving as a boundless source of inspiration for art, music, and spirituality. The people of the steppe have always regarded nature as their companion, their protector, and their object of worship. They understand that their existence is deeply intertwined with the balance of nature, and only by living in harmony with the environment can they continue to sustain their way of life. Over the course of thousands of years, the steppe people have shown that, no matter how many challenges they face, they remain resilient and steadfast in their beliefs. No matter how the world changes, their core values endure, like the strong blades of grass rising from the barren plains. Steppe culture is not just the heritage of one nation. It is a priceless gift they share with humanity.